Hey best friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get from straight hair to deep wave, alright? Or just a wavy texture, alright? So for this tutorial, I am going to use Lolly Hair or ALILOLLY. They did send me this package, so this video is sponsored by them. My hair package did come with a pair of eyelashes and a wig cap. Now these aren't the type of wig caps I like to use, but if you do have a smaller head, these will be perfect for you. But I like to use my dome caps because of the fact that they have the elastic band in the back, so it doubles as an elastic band instead of sewing one in. So they did send me 4 bundles of their Brazilian straight 226s, a 24, a 22, and a 20-inch closure. And I'm just showing you their bundles. Their bundles are kind of small, like, but I used all 4 bundles for this wig. And this is their closure. This is Swiss lace. It does not have any baby hairs, and it is slightly pre-plucked. And I was just showing you that little fiber in the front, that little gray piece. That's not gray hair, that's a fiber. Okay, so anyway, so this is what the wig looks like after it was done. I'm just showing you how it is constructed and everything like that. It takes me like 15 to 20 minutes to make my wig on my sewing machine. I am getting better and faster with this, but yeah, this is what it looks like. And she's very neatly constructed, and she's constructed fast, all double wefts. I don't be having time to be single wefting this. And I'm just showing you that the knots are not bleached, so that's the first step. Let's bleach the knots. So to bleach these knots, I am going to use Quick Blue. I think this is probably my favorite bleach to use. It just have a creamy consistency and it's not gritty. I am going to take a half a scoop of Quick Blue, and then I'm going to take the same ratio of Developer, and I use 30, and so it's 1:1, and I mix it all together to get this consistency. Now it's thick, but it's not too thick, and I'm gonna just place the bleach onto the lace. And I like to start with my hairline because I definitely want to make sure that the knots on my hairline is bleached. I really don't care if the knots in the back of the frontal or the closure is bleached. I just want to make sure that the hairline is bleached because that's the part that's going to make it look more realistic. So yeah, I am just putting that bleach on there, and then I'm going to let it sit for about 25-30 minutes and let it process. I do not cover my bleach with foil or plastic or anything. I let it air process. So that means I let it take its time to process, because I just feel like when you cover it with foil or plastic, it just processes too fast and you end up having damage. So after I let it process for 25-30 minutes, this is what my closure looks like. I did use purple shampoo to get some of the brassiness out. I used Vanilla No Yellow. That is my favorite purple shampoo to use. It is so powerful, so do not keep that purple shampoo on your lace because it will turn your knots back to gray. So I am going to pluck this hairline because it wasn't plucked enough for my liking. I pluck about a ½ inch into the hairline, so I take little slices of the frontal or the closure of the hairline, and I pluck left to right, right to left, left to right until I get the density that I want in the front of the hairline. I pull it up and I look at the density. If it's cool, then I'm gonna take another slice of the hairline, and then I'm gonna pluck some more until I get the density of the front of the hairline how I want it. It's super easy. Like, I do not over pluck because I just feel like, because we're processing the frontal or the closure by bleaching it, we're weakening the knots on that piece of lace. So you are going to have a shedding regardless. So I want to maintain my frontals and the closures as best as I can without over plucking them. So yeah, that's why I don't over pluck more, because I just see a lot of people pluck a lot, but it's just like, girl, I want my frontals and my closures to last. I ain't got time to be having a balding closure or frontal because I just bleach the knots and I weaken them. Like, that's what bleaching is. We got rid of the strength of those knots because we wanted to make the little dots disappear. So yeah, so I'm gonna just pluck away and we're gonna go into styling it. So if you guys haven't noticed by now, I love to use my hot comb. Like, I have a stove hot comb. I don't really care for the electric one, but I'm gonna do a comparison for the two. But I like to use my hot comb. This is how I get my parts so flat, my closures and my frontal so flat, is a hot comb. and I love to use it, and I will never stop. I grew up getting my hair pressed, and I just feel like I get the best results from that. But do y'all see that shine from this hair? Like, I was like, oh, okay, come through, luster. It makes me sad that people don't use hot combs and the Marcells and stuff like that anymore. Did you guys grow up using Marcells and getting your hair pressed and stuff like that? Like, cause I used to get my hair done every 2 weeks. I never had a perm. I was just always the kid that had their hair pressed. Like, my mama used to take me to get my hair done with her every 2 weeks, and my hair used to be flowy. Like, my hair was permanently heat trained, so that's the reason why I went natural. And I went natural late in my age. Like, I'm 29. Well, I'm turning 29. I went natural like 2.5 years ago. So yeah. Did you guys ever get your hair pressed, and was it with hot combs? Leave your comments down below. So this is the secret. I use my crimping iron to get the little DeepWave pattern. So crimps are very trendy right now, and they're everywhere. The one I'm using is from Aiyanyi. I did get this from Sally's. I never used crimps before I did my best friend's pink hair, and she wanted crimps. So, and I had this one for like over a year, and I finally used it on her pink hair. And so I was like, this is cute. Like, this is to give you best of both worlds. If you love straight hair, but sometimes you want to get that wavy vibe, girl, this is the way for you. And then you don't have to pay for that curly hair price. You could just get you a crimper, and you can have it on deck whenever you want that look. So yeah, I'm using this crimper from Aiyanyi. It's on 450 degrees. I did use a holding spray to make sure that the crimp stayed. And the holding spray that I'm using is from Sally's as well as their generic version of the Sebastian Shaper. And I love it because it's not a heavy duty holding spray, and it's not sticky. And the key to crimps that I've noticed is when you are doing it, do not pull them. You want to have at least tug on them. Like, you want to be able to set the curl. So if you pulling them and the curls are hot, they're gonna go straight. So just make sure that you're not tugging on the curls once you're crimping them. So you want to have some slack with it, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I was crimping his hair, I was just looking at the luster, and the luster is amazing. I could just imagine what like a silk press would do to this hair. Like, it'll look so shiny and flowy. Like, ooh, silk press coming soon. Okay, so this is my Care hair wax. This is for curling, but I don't use it for curling. Like, I like to graze my finger on the top layer of the wax. Not getting a lot of wax, just a little bit, because this will make your hair look oily. And I like to rub it in my hands to make them warm, and then I rub it on top of the hair to put all the flyaways down. I just love this wax. And so from this point on, I'm gonna just like kind of like use my fingers to just get the crimps to like relax a little bit. And now it's time for installation. So y'all, these are my braids. I done had these in for like a month and a half. All right, and I'm gonna take them out get them redone when my friend is available. So what I like to do to keep my hair hydrated, I like to wet my hair, right? And then I go in with this leave-in conditioner with from African Pride. It smells so good, oh my god. So I like to spray this, especially on my ends and everything like that, just to get my hair saturated. And then I like to go in with some gel, any gel of your choice. I'm using Eco Styler. Don't come for me. I still had a big bucket and I'm going to use it until it's gone. And so I'm going to put that on my edges and brush my edges back and put on my stocking cap. So if you guys haven't noticed, I lay my baby hair exactly how I lay them on my frontal, because when I used to get my hair pressed, my hairline will lay exactly like this. It will lay down like this. And so like this is just how I wear it. And like when people see me and if they know me, they wouldn't think twice to think if it's a wig, because my hairline looks as normal as possible, and it looks like how I normally would wear my hair if I had my regular hair out. So I'm going to take my Ruby Kisses foundation in the number 14, and I'm going to just put some on the back of the lace, and I'm going to take the remainder color that's on the brush and I'm going to put it on my stocking cap right there. You know what? I definitely want to try like the little pantyhose method, because that line of demarcation on the caps be killing me. So I'm going to definitely go to the drugstore and get some. So I am going to cut the seams off the lace frontal so it could just lay as flat as possible. I like doing this because it helps blend the lace into my natural hairline instead of it looking bulky. So watch this. I'll pull it down and then boom, it just blends right on in and you can't really tell a difference. So I love this method. I am going to use my Got To Be spray to adhere this, but first I'm going to cut off the lace using a zigzag motion. And after I lay my hairline down, this is what she's looking like. She's looking very natural, okay? Like, and she's blending right on in. And yes, you guys, so this is the final look. I did my makeup. No, I did not record my makeup, but if you guys want to see this tutorial, let me know. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. And I will be back with another video. Bye, best friends.